Welcome back to our weekly research teachings. Today I want to give you some tips on how to write your theoretical framework. Remember what I said some 2 sessions back? I said when all is done and dusted, your examiner is looking for how you have contributed to knowledge. So you can't contribute to knowledge or to theory. Knowledge is theory. You can't contribute to knowledge before you show mastery of that theory. So here's a tip. Try and identify one theory you want to focus on. Break it into pieces or building blocks. So if you have to arrange a theory, it really starts up with a variable or two. It could be a theory made up of concepts. Concepts are made up of variables, and propositions also make up concepts and theories. You need to also understand the assumptions of your theory. So I find it easy to just read the theory and try to understand what exactly are the assumptions of this theory. When you are investigating, for example, my favorite topic that I use as an example, motivation. What are the assumptions of that theory? The assumption of that theory is that there is an incentive that motivates someone, and we need to understand what it is. We already know that money is not the only incentive that motivates an employee. There's other things. So you need to understand the untested assumptions and the tested assumptions. Once you do that, you can see if you can explore an untested assumption. Another way is to look at the different hypotheses that have been tested in a particular theory and check if these hypotheses would still hold when there's different circumstances. I just want you to think about that, read your theory, and break it into its building blocks and identify your own space, your own research angle that you want to use to enter that particular research space to write your work. One guiding principle: remember, you are still identifying a question. You want to understand the questions that you want your research to frame. It takes time. It takes a lot of reading. You start off with a few questions, you narrow them down, you refine them as you read. Let's pause there. All the best. See you next week.